Ashley.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is Sports Shade. So today on Sports Shade, we are going to talk about Tom Brady, the Los Angeles Clippers, and a couple other athletes. But first, let me introduce my new co-host, Ange.
Hi, it's so great to be here. I'm so glad to be here.
Are you watching any sports this weekend?
I'm probably going to have to record some because I work all weekend, but
Work. See, I work the week, so I'm good. I'm watching the Bengals game.
Woo!
Woo. Yes, Bengals. So let's move into the first story then.
All right, during the Los Angeles Clippers preseason game against the Golden State Warriors, in which the Clippers lost by 45 points, Blake Griffin took his frustration out on Corey Joseph by throwing Jamal Crawford's shoe at him. Looking.com said, "Good thing the points don't count yet, but throwing a shoe at someone is not the way to vent your frustration, Blake Griffin."
No.
Although it's pretty effective in stopping defenses. I bet getting hit by a shoe wasn't what Joseph had in mind.
Or maybe he did.
Saw it coming. But you have to show some love for Crawford anyway for playing with one shoe, man.
Yeah, I know. That's insane. I can't, the whole shoe thing. So, Seattle Seahawks All-Pro cornerback Richard Sherman is being featured on a new show called Tuesdays with Richard on Thursdays. The show will feature Sherman on and off the field. He will share his point of view on what a season looks like for a pro football player. Throughout the show, he will also discuss the relationship between NFL representatives and the players. Here is a short clip from the first episode that was aired on Thursday, September 8th on the Players Tribune as a feature show.
You're going to get arthritis in your knees. You're going to probably have some stress in your back. Your ankles are going to crack and pop all the time. And it's just things that come with the territory, decisions and sacrifices that you knowingly make coming into this game. But the NFL really could care less. Now, does the league care when Cam Newton gets hit in the face, 5 times and pretty much knocked out the game, and they have all these spotters and people that watch the game specifically for these reasons, and you see the guy on his hands and knees shaking his head after he just took a shot to the face, and they're saying they didn't see any indications that he needed to come out of the game. If you take the reigning MVP out of a game in the last couple minutes with the game on the line, he'd be frustrated, the fans would be frustrated, but it would be in line with what you said that you wanted to see in terms of player safety, but you didn't because it would affect the ratings, because it would affect the game. They're a bottom line business. If you can increase their bottom line, then they'll love you. They'll do everything they can to put you out more, to market you, to make sure the fans buy your jersey, to put your jersey out because it makes them more money. If you're not making them money, then at the end of the day, they're going to find somebody else. That's the relationship we have with the league. They're going to use us until our time is up. And as our union gets stronger and as we get more informed, I think we're going to continue to move forward and make our game stronger and make the interests of the players more known so that the league doesn't abuse its power.
Boston is excited to have Tom Brady back on the field, but Brady is excited for his commercial with Shields Medical Center. In the commercial, he gets to show off his acting skills while also showing off his rings. Let's take a look.
Tom?
Hi.
Welcome to Shields MRI. Would you please remove all jewelry and place it in the locker?
Oh, yeah. Sure, no problem.
Tom Brady trusts Shields MRI.
Is that all?
For now.
We're gonna need to get you a bigger locker.
You can too.
Right this way.
Shields Healthcare. Go where the pros go.
So, and at this point, it would not be an episode of Sports Shade without mentioning Ryan Lochte.
That part.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Olympians attended an event at the White House with President Obama. However, Lochte was not in attendance after being uninvited. But he did not let this cloud his day. While President Obama was joking with Simone Biles about Phelps' face, Lochte was making a commercial for Pine Brothers throat drops. Instead of sitting around and feeling sorry for himself for a mistake, he went out and made some green and continued on his forgiveness trail. Keep it up, Lochte.
Everything that's happened, I hit a real low point, and when I got that call, I was like, yes, this is a start.
Pine Brothers CEO Ryder McDowell.
We felt strongly that Ryan deserved a second chance. He had just won a gold medal for America. He's very red, white, and blue, and a really good guy.
Pine Brothers softest throat relief.
So my favorite story, I think, would have to be like, I mean, yes, Tom Brady's coming back, which everybody is excited for, but you know, he got his commercial going. So.
Right. I need to check that out again. The commercial.
Yeah, it was good. What else did we talk about today?
The Tuesdays on Thursdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays on Thursday, or Tuesdays with Richard on Thursdays.
Tuesdays with Richard on, yes.
It's a catchy title though.
Yes, it is. Like, way to go, marketing.
It's super catchy. But I did actually watch the first couple episodes, and it's very informative if you are a big football person and like to watch your sports teams, and then ask, well, he just got beamed in the head with something. Maybe he should be off the field. Well, they kind of go into that a little bit more as to why they're staying on the field, so it's kind of interesting. And they talk about unions, which I didn't know football players had a union.
Yeah,
I had
that's
no idea.
interesting.
Yeah, it's very informative.
I thought unions were like construction workers / like steel workers. Teachers, yeah.
Yeah. No, apparently football players have a union too.
Okay, right on.
Everybody, yeah.
I wonder if the basketball NBA has unions.
Most likely. So, and then Ryan Lochte with his throat drops, which I could use one right now. But, you know, I mean, good for him for not, like, being upset about not being invited.
Right.
But my whole thing with that is, like, everybody's harping on him about it, but nobody talks about the other three.
What do you mean the other three?
The other three that actually committed the crime.
Oh, yeah.
So, who was it? Fane, Bentz, and Conger. Nobody talks about them, so.
They all denied it, right?
If you go back and watch the first episode, we'll tell you what happened in that one. So go back and rewatch that one.
YouTube.
And yes, YouTube Score on Air. Score on Air. Which is down here in the corner. Just type it in. So, and then our last story, of course, that we talked about was the shoe being thrown.
Yes. I wonder,
ultimate shoe.
I wonder what shoe it was. You know, like what the make of the shoe was. I wonder if that
was
depends
Nike.
on how it, you know,
It was
carried
Nike.
in the wind.
It's Nike. Well, I guess it could have been Jordan. Well, no, probably Jordans.
Yeah, might have been Jordans. Good. Options are open for that.
But
It looked a nice size.
yeah, it's a big shoe.
Yeah.
I would have not wanted to be
It's a
hit
clunker.
by that shoe.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, he didn't intentionally try to hit him. He tried to
Yeah.
throw it off of the court, and it just happened to be that he was standing there.
Right.
He just wanted it out of the way from where he was trying to go to.
He was trying to help
So-
keep the game going.
Yeah, I guess.
So
but,
pound on that, Griffin.
but when you're down 45 points, I mean, there's really nothing to lose at that point. So, and it's only a preseason game. Your face will be okay. So, if there's anything else you want to hear us talk about, comment down below. Comment on what you guys thought about the show. And remember, listen to our guys and girls on Score on Air. And also subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.